Warren Buffett, the legendary investor and philanthropist, is renowned for his incredible wealth and astute financial acumen. However, what truly sets him apart is his frugal lifestyle. Despite being one of the wealthiest individuals in the world, Buffett has maintained a modest way of life, adhering to a set of frugal living habits that have played a crucial role in his success. Let's delve into Warren Buffett's 14 frugal living habits and discover the valuable lessons we can learn from the Oracle of Omaha. Number 1. Living in the same house. One of Warren Buffett's most well-known and admirable frugal habits is his unwavering commitment to residing in the same modest house he purchased in Omaha, Nebraska, back in 1958. This decision speaks volumes about his steadfast belief in the principles of living within one's means and the avoidance of unnecessary extravagance. While his financial success could easily afford him luxurious mansions and opulent residences, Buffett remains grounded and resolute, choosing to maintain a simple abode that reflects his humble origins and practical mindset. Number 2. Avoiding luxury cars. While he could effortlessly afford any high-end automobile, Buffett consistently opts for modest vehicles, often favoring American-made cars known for their reliability and affordability. By consciously steering clear of the allure of luxury cars, Buffett underscores a vital lesson about the value of practicality over ostentation. He recognizes that a vehicle's primary function is to provide reliable transportation rather than serving as a status symbol or display of wealth. This demonstrates that it's always wise to live below your means and you don't need a fancy brand new car to get around. Number 3. Be careful with loans. Buffett had a single mortgage on a vacation home in Laguna Beach, California, which he bought in 1971, even though he undoubtedly had the money to pay for the seaside property, which was listed for $150,000. He admitted to taking out the 30-year mortgage loan to CNBC, saying, "I thought I could probably do better with the money than have it be an all-equity purchase of the house." He made the choice to purchase shares of Berkshire Hathaway, the business that had made him billionaire, with the extra money he had on hand. The message here is to think carefully before taking out a loan and make sure it is a smart financial decision that will benefit you in the long run. Number 4. Opt for budget-friendly takeout options. Buffett could easily order a gourmet breakfast from a personal chef, but he frequently stops at McDonald's on the way to work. He claims he prefers to spend no more than $3.17 on his breakfast. "When I'm not feeling quite so prosperous, I might go with the $2.61, which is 2 sausage patties, and then I put them together and pour myself a Coke," he says in HBO's 2017 documentary Becoming Warren Buffett. He continues, "$3.17 is a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, but the market's down this morning, so I'll pass up the $3.17 and go with the $2.95. The suggestion here is to limit expensive dining options and focus on finding tasty and budget-friendly meals. This helps to keep your overall spending low and increase your savings. Number 5. Don't splurge on brands. We all desire to own high-quality items, and brand names are often associated with quality. However, Warren Buffett believes that this is not necessary. He wears suits of good quality not from expensive brand names but that will last them a lifetime. He realizes that quality is not reflected in a brand or price but in its intended purpose. Buffett isn't particularly interested in the newest iPhone model or designer suits. Before replacing it with an Apple smartphone in 2020, he relied on his $20 flip phone for several years. The Oracle of Omaha refrains from splurging and once said, "Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." This is a smart way to avoid unnecessary purchases and save money. Number 6. Don't invest with borrowed money. In my life, I have never taken out a sizable loan. Never, not ever. In 1991, he told students at Notre Dame, "I've got no interest in it." Buffett cautions investors against making the same error again, despite the fact that as a young man, he once borrowed 25% of his net worth to purchase shares. Even skilled stock traders will admit it can be risky to borrow money to invest. Number 7. Find creative ways to save. Buffett transformed a dresser drawer into a bassinet for his newborn son. He took out a cot to use for his second. "If you buy things you don't need, you will soon sell things you do need," the billionaire advises. Look closely at your purchases to identify areas where you can save money. Number 8. Use cash, not credit. Buffett uses actual cash, whereas the majority of us prefer the ease of a credit card for everyday purchases. In 2019, he admitted to using cash 98% of the time to Yahoo Finance. "I'll always use cash to make restaurant payments. It's simply simpler." Utilizing your credit card less can prevent you from spending money you don't have. Even though the strategy may sound a little dated, your credit score is impacted when you use the majority of your credit limit or, worse yet, fall behind on your monthly payments. Consider consolidating your credit card debt into a loan with a lower interest rate if you're having trouble making payments on it. Number 9. Use coupons. Buffett loves a good deal and once treated fellow billionaire and friend, Bill Gates, to a meal at his preferred fast food restaurant using coupons. Remember the laugh we had when we traveled together to Hong Kong and decided to get lunch at McDonald's? You offered to pay, dug into your pocket, and pulled out coupons, Gates wrote in a 2017 annual letter. Number 10. Don't drink or smoke. Both smoking and drinking require regular outlays of money, and neither is good for you, which could result in future increases in medical costs. Buffett is still alive today at the age of 92 despite never smoking or drinking alcohol. By avoiding these habits, you can not only save money on purchasing these items but also potentially avoid costly medical bills down the road. Warren Buffett is a great example of this, as he's never smoked or drank alcohol and is one of the wealthiest individuals in the world. Number 11. Look for sales and deals. In a 2008 letter to shareholders, Buffett stated, "Whether we're talking about socks or stocks, I like buying quality merchandise when it is marked down." Buffett doesn't need to buy anything that is on sale, but he does understand the value of a good deal. Number 12. Don't gamble. As a result, Buffett has stated that gambling is a tax on ignorance. He once spent his allowance money on a slot machine for his house because he knew his kids wouldn't be able to resist the allure of the slots and would receive their entire allowance back the same day. They discovered that gambling doesn't pay, as smart investors and Warren Buffett already know. When it comes to managing your money, always ensure that you're putting it into ventures that have the possibility to yield returns. Number 13. Don't waste money on a lavish wedding. An engaged couple can easily spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a lavish wedding. That's not Buffett's style. He married his second wife in 2006 during a quick civil ceremony held at Buffett's daughter's home. The 15-minute ceremony was followed by dinner at a casual seafood restaurant. According to the New York Times, Buffett's daughter assisted her father in choosing the engagement ring for his new wife at a Berkshire Hathaway-owned jewelry store in Omaha. When the Times asked his daughter if Buffett took advantage of the employee discount on the purchase, she responded, "I'm sure he did." The message here is to prioritize your long-term financial goals and avoid overspending on events like weddings. Number 14. Pick inexpensive hobbies. Playing bridge, which only requires a deck of cards and some like-minded friends, is one of Buffett's favorite pastimes. Buffett once remarked, "If I ever go to jail, I'd want my cellmates to be bridge players." This implies that he doesn't even care where his friends are from. It's important to remember that not all habits may be applicable to everyone's unique circumstances. It's still valuable to understand the principles behind these practices by incorporating even just a few of these habits into your daily routine. You'll be well on your way to creating a more financially stable and secure future. So, why not start putting these habits into practice today and see the positive results for yourself?